What? Okay, exciting video today. Kaleidos Cross Angelica Nyqvist Club Nebula palette. I have not seen not one person say a bad thing about this palette. We're gonna get stuck into it today. We're gonna create a look together and have some good old-fashioned makeup fun. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around. Before we get started, let's go ahead and do the YouTube-y things. If you enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share it to the Twitter, share it to the gram, the book, all of those social cool things that the kids do. And let's just go ahead and get started. All right, we are zoomed in nice and close. Now I've gone off camera and done this eye look just so that I kind of knew in my mind where we were going and where we were heading. So we're gonna recreate that in a second. Now this is the palette if you kind of haven't seen it, and just a couple of thoughts on this palette before we get stuck into creating this eyeshadow look. I have to say that everyone raves about the Kaleidos eyeshadow formula, and I can absolutely see why. I purchased this palette for this row of mattes right here because these, like especially this green, I absolutely love a good acid green. And anytime I've ever purchased a color like that, it's been such a letdown because it's been either really like it's not been opaque or pigmented. It's been really hard to use. I've had to really work to blend it up. It's been really powdery, just really frustrating to use and like no payoff. When I used this the other day, I will put a picture up here of the look that I created using those greens in this palette. This green was so easy to use. Like the eye look itself took me no more than like 10 minutes to create, which considering that these two colors are such hard colors to formulate and work with, I was absolutely blown away, and they were proper pigmented. Like it was like everything I've ever wanted in like an acidy green I could have ever asked for. It was fantastic. I will say this blue is very, very opaque as a metallic, but the other metallics in this palette, now I haven't really watched Angelica's videos on this because I kind of wanted to come in with an open mind, but they're more for me, they're more like metallic toppers than they are like opaque metallics. You can build it up quite a bit, but I just think you're gonna, if you use them more as like a topper or just keep that in mind, you'll appreciate them a lot more. Are they less beautiful? Absolutely not. I actually really prefer toppers sometimes, especially on the everyday. They can be, especially and colorful, they can be a little bit more wearable than like a super opaque colorful metallic. So I quite appreciate that, and it's just something a little bit different in my collection. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and create this look. Now I've already used my Nars eye primer on my eyelid like I always do, and the first color that we are gonna pick up and take is this color called Red Giant right here with a Jessup Luxe pencil brush. So it's like a pencil brush but a little bit thicker and a little bit kind of more, it's like fluffy and dense at the same time, so it's really good for packing on color. So what I'm gonna do is take the red and pack that onto the outer corner to begin with. And we're just going to pack it on in kind of the shape that we want. And we're gonna pack it onto the inner corner as well. Then we're gonna dip into 7 of 9, which is this beautiful blue color here. And this is just a small fluffy blending brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just gonna take that and we're just gonna start blending out this red with the blue. I just switched to a Lunar Beauty LB3 brush, sorry, because that was actually the original one that I used on the other eye. And I'm just going to blend out this red. This is probably the step that took the longest on my other eye. Just because it is a bit of a darker kind of matte color, it will just take a little bit to blend out. Now I'm just picking up a fluffy blending brush. This is like a no brand one. I don't even know where I got it, to be honest. And I'm just going to blend that blue out further. So we're just trying to create our gradient, but I just find when working with like light color, like these kinds of colors, it's easier to start sometimes darker and then build up. I could be wrong, this is just what I do. That's all. Now I'm just dipping back into Red Giant with that Luxe pencil brush again. And then I'm just going to kind of deepen that red up again. See how I'm just really like lightly tapping? You just want to tap, tap, tap it in, you know? Now I'm just dipping into this color Void right here, just with that Luxe pencil brush. I just took it on the other side of the red, and I'm just ever so slightly tapping this in between the light blue and the red. Just really, really lightly though, not a lot. And then again, just picking up that fluffy blending brush and just blending over everything. And I'm just putting a really soft extra kiss of color on the brush. I'm not really putting anything else on. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, and I'm gonna tell you, when I did this off camera just before, I was like, this shade, you guys. So I'm taking Astro, which is this blue shade here, and I'm actually just gonna take it on my finger, and I'm just gonna tap it where the where that gap is for the halo eye, and I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit by tapping. What? Can you see how magical that shade is? Like, can you see it? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Like, are you? Because, what? So pretty, you guys. It is, oh my gosh, I hope it translates. That's not the right brush. Where's my brush gone? Like, is this translating to camera? I hope for the love of God it is. I'm just taking that red giant color again. I'm just ever so lightly tapping that over the blue just to marry them together. But my Lord, what the actual F? It's so pretty, you guys. Like, oh man, you wanna, like, if you've got like a cosmic party or a space party or something, just wear this all over your body. And you call yourself the galaxy, call it a day, because that's what this is. It's just, It's a good shade. It's a good shade. Angelica, girl, you snapped. Is that what the kids say? Like, is that how they say that was cool? I don't know. Anyway, I really like the palette. So for lower lash line, I'm just picking up this blue color again, and I'm just taking this on a pencil brush. This is a different pencil brush, and I'm just gonna pop that under here. And I'm just taking a smudger brush, and I'm going into Red Giant, and I'm gonna tap that into the outer corner. I always do the same thing on my lower lash line, you guys. I very rarely change it up. I don't have that kind of eye shape that suits a lot of happenings on the lower lash line. You know what I'm saying? Because here's my English person coming out on filming, so naturally I turn English. Don't know why. I don't know why. Someone sent help. That's pretty much it for the eye look. Like, very quick and simple and easy, really. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to put my normal Fenty black eyeliner on my top lash line here, and then I'm going to put the Colourpop cream gel liner in the color Prance or Prance, however you want to say it. It's this beautiful blue. Like, it's a nice color. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, it's a really pretty blue color. So I'm going to put that on the lower waterline here. And then I'm actually randomly using this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, like mini, that I got in my Mecca beauty loot box. Mecca, don't get me wrong, I really like Mecca Maxima and Mecca Cosmetica. I think, you know, they bring the makeup to Australia, so I'm good with it. But their reward system and some of the things that they do really frustrates me, because their reward system is like just this stupid beauty loot box that you get once a quarter, and it's like the same kind of testers every time usually. Okay, so eyes are done for now. I was gonna add some gems and stuff, but I really just want that metallic blue shade to shine through, if I'm being honest. So we're gonna move on to lips. Now for lips, I'm gonna keep it quite neutral and natural because these eyes are so like bam in your face, you know what I'm saying? So I'm taking my Colourpop BFF Lip Liner, and I'm just gonna put this like all over my lips. And then I'm also gonna take some of my Colourpop Boy Lunar Beauty Celine Gloss. I love this. I've actually pretty much already gone through this. It's so nice. Alright, you guys, this is the finished makeup look using the Club Nebula palette from Kaleidos and Angelica Nyqvist. I hope you enjoyed the look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are, and also let me know if you want to see more looks from me using this palette, and what kind of colors you want to see next, or what colors are like sticking out the most to you in this palette, which ones, because I have done a look on my Instagram already using the greens. That's why I didn't use them today, but let me know if you do want to see a green look or a purple look or whatever it is that you would like. Yeah, let me know if you also have this palette. I do think that this is limited edition, so I'm sorry if I've done this and you can't get your hands on it and I've just made you really jealous. I'm super sorry, but I know that quite a lot of you would have already purchased this palette, so let me know if that was you, and yeah, if you want to see more looks that kind of a thing, what you think of the look. I'm just rambling at this point. Let's wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much if you're watching until this point, you magical, magical unicorn. I appreciate you, and I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!